Hello my beautiful darlings, this is a bit of an impromptu video. I wasn't planning to do this, hence why I'm sitting in my nightie and just woke up. Look, I'm getting in the mood for Florida. Look, I'm getting in the mood for Orlando. I've got my Disney night shirt on. I'm trying to get everything packed and ready. And welcome to kind of most of my new office. But you'll recognise some little gifts there as you look closely. Anyway, this is something I felt I needed to put out there, and it's about Israel. When empaths start to feel tired, start to feel a bit sicky, start to feel a bit sometimes down, or feel like, bouts of adrenaline, you think, what's that's all about? I've realised it's because of the spikes of the horror that's taking place and the atrocities that's taking place in Israel. And what they do is, please excuse me, what they do is they create a ripple effect. And empaths, sensitives, light workers feel that ripple as it literally moves around the planet. So I wanted to just give you some advice, or give you some spiritual knowledge, because I had a bit of a half dream, half meditation last night on what's actually happening on a spiritual level. Because if we just sit and look and get angry and think of the pain that's going through all of the victims of this atrocity, then all we're doing is we're firing up that pain for the souls. So I'm just going to give you a little guidance on how you can help this on a spiritual level. Firstly, what I want to say is that from up there, I've seen this happen before. The seraphim, who are the oldest hierarchy of angels that are up there, normally deal with mass healing in the celestial garden. They are very tall. They know, as I see them, they have these long Grecian robes, and they're the only angels that I see with dark hair. You will know about the seraphim in future archangel videos that I'm doing for you. They help adorn the planet with Archangel Ariel and Mother Gaia through song. They use this song frequency that I've heard since I was a young teenager. However, they also have another job aided by Archangel Michael, and that job is to turn into warriors, and they look really fearsome. They end up having 4 faces that face north, east, west, south. And this is for them to be aware and on their guard when they go into dangerous territory. Not that they're going to be hurt, but they want to be aware of what's around them and how they can support souls. And what happens is they go down through the oculus, which is a portal via the Fountain of Youth. They go down. This is all in my new book as fiction, but it's actually fact. In Earthwalkers, and they go down to the earth plane, and when there is mass death, whether it's a natural disaster or if it's war, as what's happening now in Israel, they go down in their droves to rescue the souls en masse, okay? And they take them straight up to the celestial garden where there is a mass healing session. And I've seen soldiers up there that have had this translucent water from the fountain put over them, and you watch their souls tingle. I can feel it now. Watch their souls tingle and sparkle, and then all of the pain, all of the stress, all of the memories of the trauma of what they went through dissipates to a very vague memory. So please know that all of the souls, even the babies, and I just can't even compute that, will be taken up to the Celestial Gardens. Also, what you need to know is that any souls that are murdered, tortured, and we've got to deal with it, because this is what humankind does to each other, until we start waking up and start drenching the world with love and compassion. What happens is that every murder, you'll know this from my interviews and from my books, that murder victims don't go through the trauma, their meat suit does, okay? So what happens is that as soon as an atrocity is about to start on any victim, the soul is whipped out and the atrocities just happen to the meat suit, okay, to the physical body, and the soul watches on. The soul is then taken up. Azrael will be there as well, but the seraphim normally do mass pulling up of the souls. They'll be taken straight to the garden as well and healed. It's more of a memory. It's more of the consciousness of the memory of what happened to the body that needs to be healed, because the soul is withdrawn from the physical body. So please, when you think of this, don't feed into the horror and the anger, because that's feeding into the negativity of these animals, okay? Well, they're not even animals, because animals are beautiful, tranquil beings. They're just filth. And so rather than feed into their energy, feed into love, serenity, calm, tranquility of the souls, and picture them up in the celestial gardens getting their healing. If you can do that, it really does work. Please just do it for me and for other light workers that are feeling this, and just send that healing vibration. I've also just sent this in my newsletter. If you haven't subscribed yet, you just go to my website and a pop-up will come up for you to subscribe to my newsletter, because I felt it really important that I needed to share this, so I did it in my newsletter. And I just would like you, if you could please, as a group consciousness, is to imagine Archangel Michael standing there with blue robes and his sword, and him wading in, trying to protect and defend as many souls as possible. And imagine the seraphim coming down in their droves, in their white robes, in their black fearsome hair, and come down and just pick up these souls and take them to complete tranquility, love, compassion and beauty. If you concentrate on that, the goodness, the healing, the positive vibes, the strength, the strong vibes of Archangel Michael will help overwhelm this scum that are doing what they're doing. Okay, it does work. We just need to keep doing it on a big global scale. I never thought I would do this video today, but it's really important for me, and I understand energies, and if that energy from that space can ripple across to me in the UK, then we can ripple across healing, love and well-being for all of the victims, and even telling them, if you want to, you'll be going to a beautiful space soon, hang on in there, no matter what religion you are. It's nothing about religion. And I got an email this morning from Monique, and she's a beautiful, beautiful lady. Her writing is so eloquent, and she was mentioning this. She was mentioning Israel, which prompted me to actually do this video. And what she said was so on point, because someone said to her, where's God in all this? And so she said, God is love. God is everywhere. God is someone that brings us strength, focus, faith, tranquility, serenity, a belief system or a knowledge that there is a higher power, a source that is always there. It's humans that have created this, not God. But you know what? All he can do, because nobody, the source and the angels, all they can do is mop up after what humankind yet again have created on this planet. The only way to beat this is to send healing, tranquility, love, compassion to the victims, and to try and infiltrate the evil that's there with positive mind thoughts and thoughts of higher energy, angel energy, to try and alleviate some of the pain that's going on there. Whether you don't believe it, please do it for me anyway. I don't ask for a lot, but I can feel it. It's like I'm going through the grief. My chest feels like I've got the biggest knot gnarling away, eating away. It's just awful. The heaviness that I feel is overwhelming. And I feel this when there's natural disasters, or there's wars, or there's mass killings. So if you could do that, that would be lovely. And I normally do really funny, sparkly, joyful videos, but this is really to a certain extent, because we need to bring joy. And I know this is a really weird word, joy, to the victims. Say it's okay, you're going to a beautiful place, but we can't stop it, but we can heal the souls and help them on their journey back up to utopia, back up to safety and tranquility. Just keep sending those prayers across to them, please. and don't direct your energy to the filth that are actually creating these crimes and doing these crimes, because you're just feeding into it. Feed into love, healing, compassion, to all the victims and the people that are there now really scared. That's all I'm asking. So I'm going to get on with getting ready for Florida for the GSIT conference, which I cannot wait. And I really look forward to meeting you face to face, guys, who are going there. So may the angels bless you always, and please send love across to Israel. God bless.